working in therapy, it's hard. Working in a mental hospital, it's hard, because you're gonna see a lot of people who has lost the will to live, lost the control to their life. And you're also gonna see a lot of people getting back the hope by your help, by getting professional help, coming from a very low point and going to the highest point. Even as a person, I have seen a lot of stuff like that. I have seen myself going from my lowest point to my highest point in life and getting wherever I want to be. So trust me on this one. When I'm saying I can help you heal your traumas, I know what I'm talking about. So hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel, and my name is Saia. So today I just kind of felt like I really want to talk about how to get over trauma, how to get over an abusive relationship. If you are still in it or you are out of it and you want to heal and you want to go back to yourself or be a better version of yourself. So I'm working in the mental hospital, and I see a lot of young people, or all of the ages actually, especially young people, coming very hopeless, no will to live. They don't even know what to do. They feel like they are in problem. They don't want to come out of it, and they don't want any help from us. That's mostly like that. But if you actually want to heal your traumas, if you actually want to get better, you will really have to actually want that. You have to have the will to get better. If you don't have any will to do anything, you will not do it. No matter how much I tell you, no matter how much I make plans for you, how much I want to talk to you, how much I talk to you, if you don't have the will to get better, if you are addicted to that feeling, being sad, you will not get over it. So you will need get your will back. Get your will back to be better. Get your will back to live that relationship. Get your will back to get better from that trauma and be a better person or a better version of yourself. If you don't have the will, nothing will happen. So it's very important, and it's actually the hardest point, because you cannot just tell somebody like, you just have to have the will and then you will get better. They're like, no, I really want professional help. You are not being professional here. But when it comes to mental illnesses, when it comes to stuff that has happened to you and it's like saved here in your memories, you cannot get better if you don't have the will. That's why you cannot just tell a patient, oh yeah, you just have to get your will back, because they will not believe you. They're like, I want professional help, I want medicine, I want stuff to do. But when it comes to mental illness and mental well-being, you really have to have the will to get better. If you don't have any will, nothing will happen. So you have to get your will back, and you actually have to want to get better. And the second thing I will tell you is exposure therapy. You really have to go and do the things that are scaring you the most, because fear is a very low form of energy and nobody wants to be there. And if you have fear, if you're afraid of being in an abusive relationship again, or if you are afraid of your parents because they have abused you, or a friendship that has been really bad to you, or school that you had bullies, all of those stuff, you just have to expose yourself to those stuff again. I'm not telling you to go back to the same school you were bullied in. You have to change school, but you have to have the power to go back and actually think this one is better. You have to have the power to be in another relationship and be like, this relationship is gonna be better. Nothing is gonna be in it that's bad. And if it's happening, I will get out of it, because I have the will to choose. I'm old enough and I have the will to choose whatever I want to do. If somebody is rude to you, somebody is doing bad things to you, you actually have the will to go out of it, because you are healed. That's why I'm telling you, go out there and do exposure therapy. If you are somebody who has been in accident, for example, it was a bus accident, you can never take bus again, just go out there and take a bus. Take it 1 time, 2 times, 3 times, and then you're gonna get better. Same thing for relationships. If you're in a relationship, if you have been in 5 different abusive relationships and you were just like, okay, I'm done with it, I will never be in a relationship again because this is what's happening. But in reality, you are manifesting it to yourself because you keep on thinking about those bad memories and you were choosing the wrong people. So this time, choose the right person and go in another relationship. If it happened to be abusive, you just come out of it. And if it's not abusive, then you won. And you're just gonna try it out for yourself. You're gonna try it out and expose yourself to those stuff that has happened to you and it was bad in the past. You're gonna try them out again with the mindset that this one is gonna be much better. I'm gonna heal. I'm gonna be in a good relationship. This bus driver is gonna be a best driver in the world. This bus ride is gonna be perfect. So you just have to expose yourself to the things that have happened to you, to the fears, the traumas that has happened, so you will get over it. Another important thing that I will say is talking it out. You don't know the power of talking. Just talking to somebody who is willing to listen, willing to just let you talk it out, no matter how many times it takes. For me, it might take 10 times. For you, it might take 20 times. Or for another person, it might take 100 times, talking about the same topic over and over again until they are completely over it. I have seen this in myself. I have stuff that has happened to me before, and I had just had to talk it out. I have talked it out until I was completely over it and I don't even think about it anymore. But I just had to talk about the same person or the same accident that has happened to me multiple times until I was completely over it. And working in a mental hospital, you can see that as well. We have patients that can come back like 100 times in one single year, which is crazy. They're gonna come back and talking about the same thing that has happened to them, and then suddenly they are over it, they are healed. And you see the power of talking, just talking to people you trust, or just talking out to yourself, talking in front of a mirror, talk to ChatGPT and you share all of your traumas, talk to somebody you trust, talk to a stranger, or talk to therapy if you want, and talk about the same topic over and over again until you are completely over it and you don't even think about it and you are healed. That's the power of talking about something bad that has happened. You're talking about it and you are like feeling, you're talking all of your feelings, all your frustration over that thing that happened, but never talk it into future. Never be like, oh, this thing has happened to me, it's gonna happen again, I'm afraid it's gonna happen again. Just talk what has happened and it will be over until you are completely over it. Another tips that I will give it to you is leaving that place that these things has happened to you. For example, if you are living at a house and you were in an abusive relationship, I recommend you leaving that relationship and that house altogether. Leave it. And if you are living with your family and you have been in an abusive relationship, or something has happened to you, for example in school, and everybody else pitying you or they're feeling bad for you, they're like, oh, poor this human, this thing has happened, they're gonna keep on pitying you, and you're not gonna get over it in that environment. So I'm recommending you actually to leave that environment and go find yourself in another place. It's same thing in as social media. For example, if you want to start social media but you are afraid of your childhood friends or your high school friends, they're gonna see you, they're gonna think you are cringe and everything, you just have to leave that place and never see them again. The same thing for traumas. If something bad has happened to you, you can just leave that place and go away from it until you are completely healed. Just you are there and nobody is respecting that you are that thing has happened to you and it's in the past. They keep on bringing it back, they keep on asking you if you have healed from it, and it's just hard for you to get over it. So I recommend you actually live in that place and go somewhere else and completely be someone new. I have sometimes heard some advertisement on Instagram or something. They're like, do you want to disappear and come back as a powerful woman, disappear for 2 months and come back? This is actually true. You can disappear and heal yourself in silence and then come back and actually expose yourself to the things that has happened to you, just to see if you are completely healed, and to expose yourself and actually be, you are powerful when you are back. You think you are powerful, expose yourself to the things that has happened to you and see how you react to it, because you are completely someone new, you have a different mindset. So come back and actually expose yourself to those stuff again. And if you don't feel like doing it, you are like, okay, I'm just gonna leave this place, this country, I never want to go back there, I never want to feel those feelings again, don't do it. You really don't have to go back and expose yourself to those stuff. But if you really want to get to know yourself, who you are, I recommend you leaving that place. Take as much time as you want in another place, in another house, in another country. Do it and then come back to it and expose yourself. It's same thing for relationship. For example, if you are somebody who is getting angry very fast and you have been in abusive relationship, you keep on bringing back to yourself. You just have to, if you live in relationship completely, you're gonna stay single forever, it's not gonna work. So you have to get back in relationship and expose yourself to your feelings again and see how you will react this time. Because you can be like, yeah, I'm alone, I'm healed, nobody, it's because nobody is there to trigger your feelings and you. So you have to actually, if you want to get to know yourself and you want to be completely healed, you have to actually expose yourself to the thing that has happened. You're gonna expose yourself and you're gonna get triggered by those stuff, and you're gonna see for yourself how you're gonna react this time after you have been away for a long time and you are back now. How are you gonna react this time? Are you gonna react the same way, or are you different because you have healed? If you are someone, you think that you cannot take care of yourself, you cannot do this by yourself, you have no will, you have no power, you are afraid, you don't want to do anything, I actually want you to go out there and ask for professional help. If you cannot take care of yourself, professional help will take care of you completely. You will not have any will, you will not have anything to do. You're just gonna take care of you and tell you to do the things, and you just have to do it because you want to be healed. And that's what you can also do. There's some people that does that. There's some people like, I don't want to decide over myself, I just want to be decided over and I want to heal. Can you just help me? I want to go out of this, but I cannot decide for myself. Can you decide for me? So you can also do that until you are on your own legs again. You can, on your feet again, and you can have the power to decide for yourself. You can let somebody else you trust or wants the best for you to decide for you and tell you to do the things that you have to do. For example, if you have been in a very big accident or trauma you have, and you are just like, I have no will, no power to do anything, you just let another person to decide for you. And for example, you just gonna take this person is gonna help you to take free time from work, or find some hobbies that might be interesting for you, or book a flight for you. They're gonna be away for a long time alone, and all of those stuff. They can decide for you what you should do. If you were coming to me and you are like, I have been through this bad relationship, this person was very abusive to me, what should I do? I'm just gonna be like, yeah, you just have to disappear, throw away your phone, your number, you have to log out of your Instagram, completely remove your Instagram, so you will not contact them again, because abusive relationships are actually addictive. So you're just gonna, and you have to travel somewhere else, and this person should never find you. No closure needed, no goodbye needed, nothing needed. You're just gonna stay away and just go away from here until you are healed, or if you feel like fine and you can control your own brain, you can decide for yourself, then you can come back. And that's what I'm gonna do. So if you guys enjoyed this video, please subscribe, and see you in my next video. Bye bye.